सरस्वती भूषण प्रभुपाद की जय, अनंत कोटि वैष्णविंद की जय, नामाचार्य विशील हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तविंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गौ गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरिवर्धन की जय, वृंदावन धाम की जय, नवद्वीप धाम की जय, सौभीत भक्तविंद की जय। All glories to the assembled Lord. All glories to the assembled.
Satsangan mukta duksango, satsangan mukta duksango, sahate buddha, asamno sahate buddha, kirtyamanam yasho yasya, Sakridakarnyarochanam Sakridakarnyarochanam Tasmin yastadiyah pata Tasmin yastadiyah pata Saherun viraham katam Saheran viraham katam Darshana sparsha sanglapa Darshana sparsha sanglapa Shoyanasana bhojanai Shoyanasana bhojanai Swangat by association of pure devotees Mukta Duksanga freed from bad materialistic association Hatum to give up Na utsahate never attempts Buddha one who has understood the Lord Kiet Yamanam glorifying Yashaha fame Yasya whose Sakrit once only Akarnya hearing only Rochanam pleasing Tasmin unto him Nyastatyaha one who has given up his mind unto him Partaha the sons of Prita Saheran can tolerate Viraham separation Katam how Darshana seen eye to eye Sparsha touching Sanglapa conversing Shoyana sleeping Asana sitting Bhojanai dining together. Translation. The intelligent who have understood the Supreme Lord in association with pure devotees and have become freed from bad materialistic association can never avoid hearing the glories of the Lord, even though they have heard them only once. How then could the Pandavas tolerate his separation? For they had been intimately associated with his person, seeing him eye to eye, touching him, conversing with him, and sleeping, sitting, and dining with him.
Satang prasangad mama bija sangvida bhavanti ritkanna rasayana katha tajjusanat asu apavartvavartmani sadhya rati bhakti prasiddhati. Satang prasanga, satsanga, sat means devotees and asat means non-devotees. Even in moral instruction of Chanakya Pandit, he advises tajo durjana sangsargam bhaja sadhu samagamam. Chanakya Pandit advised, although he was a politician, great politician, still a learned Brahmin and knowing all moral instruction, he gives this advice. Tajo durjana sangsargam. This is the crucial point of advancement in human life. Tajo durjana sangsargam. Try to avoid, not try, must, you must avoid the association of the materialistic person. Materialistic person means those who are after money and woman, that's all. They are materialistic. Those persons simply hankering after money and woman, they are materialistic. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has advised to associate with these class of men hankering after money and woman. It is better, death is better, preferred. than to associate. When he was requested to see King Prataparudra, because he was king, he is supposed to be always in association with money and women. He refused to see him. No, I cannot see the king. When he refused to see, he quoted one verse. Bhavasagaras. Niskincanasya bhavasagaras. Niskincanasya jigimisho bhavasagaras. People do not know what is bhavasagar. They do not know even. But in Vedic literature, this is the first instruction. How to get out of this bhavasindhu, bhavasagar, material ocean. The whole universe is also an ocean. And all these planets, they are called Deepa. Just like this planet is called Jammu Deepa, Bharatvarsh. Actually it is like Deepa. Nowadays, those who are flying in the sky, they are going from one island to another island, one planet to another planet. So, when there is called Deepa, there must be relative term, the ocean or the sea. So whole this universe, these planets, they are called Deepa. Therefore they are floating in the ocean of air. Just like you have got experience. You have got experience of this also. Ocean of water, and above water there is air, ocean of air. Then there is sky. So bhavasagaras. The whole universe is bhavasagar. Sagar means ocean or sea. And bhava means repetition of birth and death. Bhava. Bhutta bhutta praliyate in the Bhagavat Gita. Once we take birth, we remain here for some time, then we give up this body, we accept another body. Tatha dehantaram prapti dhirastatta namayati. We have to. So long we are in this material ocean, we have to accept these laws of nature, repetition of birth and death. This is called bhavasagar. So, we are eternal. Nitya sasatayang nahannate hannamane sarire. It requires little intelligence that I am eternal. Why I am in this business, accepting one body and again giving it up. And there is no guarantee what kind of body I am going to accept next. There is no guarantee. It will be according to your work. We can become an insect, or we can become the demigod, we can become tree, we can become animal, anything according to our karma. Karmana daiva netrena. So, this rascal civilization, they do not understand what is bhavasagar, what is bhava, nothing. They are so rascal. And they are passing on as civilization. No knowledge. So, when one is intelligent, actually, then he considers that if I am eternal, why should I accept repetition of birth and death? That is intelligent. But they have given to birth and death, never mind. Even university students, they say, if next time if I become animal, what is wrong? Just see. how much degraded. In Hawaii University, one student said that even if I become an animal, what is wrong there? Just see how much degraded the human society has become. They are prepared to become animals, cats and dogs, trees, anything. So, when one comes out of this gross ignorance, how to get out of this bhavasagara? Just like if you are thrown into the water of sea, you may be a very expert swimmer, but you don't like to remain there. You want to come out. Similarly, although we may be very expert in changing our body, but still, at the time of death, we don't like it. Nobody likes to die. But nobody thinks how to stop this death. In the Bhagavad Gita, it is said, Nahannate hannamane sarire. By the destruction of this body, the soul is not dead, it is living. So this is called self-realization. One must be sober to think over that if I am eternal, if I do not die after the destruction of this body, and I do not like to die, how to stop it? This is intelligence. How to stop with repetition of birth and death. But the human civilization, the so-called human being has become so much degraded, they have no brain even to think over this matter, that how to stop this repetition, or if there is any means to stop this repetition of birth and death. They have no knowledge. Still they are going on as human beings. They are like animals. Even big professors in Europe, they say, Swamiji, after death, everything is finished. You see, tatha dehantaram prapti dhiras tatta namayati. Even this plain word, the first instruction of Bhagavad Gita, they do not understand. Not only they, here also, so many politicians, so many rascals, they take Bhagavad Gita, but they do not understand. They are busy with politics, but the first instruction of Bhagavad Gita, na hannate hannamane sarire, dehi nasmin jatha dehi kaumara jovanam jara, tatha dehantaram prapti. No political leaders teach the people that there is birth after death. Have you heard any politician? But take the Bhagavad Gita and stands with photograph. He is a very great reader of Bhagavad Gita. But one who understands Bhagavad Gita, and he is a rascal. If he understands Bhagavad Gita, why he is in politics? And even if he is politics, all these kings, Maharaj, Yudhishthira, Krishna, they are also in politics. But they know things that's there. That is the difference. Who can be greater politician than Krishna? He is giving this instruction. Dehi nasmin yatha dehi kaumara jovanam jara tatha dehantaram prapti. So, the human life, if they do not know what is the process of living condition, how we are changing, how we are accepting birth and death, how to stop it, then what is the meaning of this human being? So, this knowledge can be attained by satsanga. Satsanga. Satsanga means, this is satsanga, associating with devotees of the Lord. So, satsanga, satsangat mukta dussanga. You cannot make association with two parties. If you want to associate with the devotees, then you have to give up the association of the non-devotees. That will be natural. Just like these students, although they are very young, they are not only young, but coming of very luxurious families in America, Europe. Here the boys, they cannot even imagine how much luxury they enjoy. Here they have no employment, our young men, mostly unemployed. And in Europe, America, especially in America, there is no question of unemployment. Anyone can go and earn immediately $10. $10 means 100 rupees. He is prepared. One of my students, Radhish, he was mourning, he was absent. So I asked him, why you are absent? No, I required some money. So I went to get some money. How you got money? No, I went to the shoe brushing shop. So I brushed some gentleman's shoes. I got some money, $5. So they know how to earn money. There is no scarcity of money. Even in a hotel, one goes, he washes the dishes, immediately gets $10. So money and woman. So they are enough, they enjoy. But now they have given up everything. Why? Due to this satsanga. Due to this satsanga. Satsangat tattva dussanga. No more. No more association with money and woman. This is so powerful, satsanga. Satsanga is so powerful. Satsanga means satang prasangat mama bija sangvida. When actually there is satsanga, not professional Bhagavat readers or Bhagavat readers. No, really, realized souls of Bhagavat, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, they are called Sat. Not for earning livelihood. They are not Sat. Those who are reading Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavat for some worldly material gain, they are not Sat, they are Asat. Those who are actually reading Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam for the satisfaction of Bhagavan, Bhagavat, they are Sat. So, once associating with these Sat people, he cannot make any more association also. Here is a vivid example. Rishikesh, he left our company. He associated with some asat. Asat means non-devotees. Asat, generally you understand rogues and thieves. But those who are devotees, they are less than rogues and thieves. Those who are not devotees, they are less than rogues and thieves. So he could not associate. It was struggle. At last he had to leave. So satsangat mukta dussanga. Once who had associated sincerely with devotees, he cannot mix with non-devotees. This is the test. This is the test. Salpam apiyasya dharmasya trayate mohato bhaya. If once only, sakrit, here it is said, kirtamanang jaso yasya sakrit akarna rochanam. if once Satang Prasanga, Satsanga is so powerful, if one submissively hears from Satsanga about the name and fame of the Supreme Lord, immediately it becomes palatable. Sakit akarna rochanam. The same thing is repeated in another place. Satang prasangat mama bija sangvida bhavanti ritkanna rasayana katha. If one hears from real devotee, immediately he becomes pregnant. Bija. Just like if one boy is bijaman, as soon as he has sex, the girl must be pregnant. Similarly, those who are bijava, really devotee, by hearing him, one becomes pregnant. Pregnant means he becomes interested in Krishna consciousness. This is called Satang Prasangat Mama Bija Sangvida. Bhavanti Ritkarna Rasayana Gatha. Rit, we like from the heart, we like from the ear, very nice to hear. Ritkarna Rasayan, Rasayan means pleasing. As soon as one will hear from Satang, then his ear and heart will be pleased. Oh, it is very nice. Ritkanna rasayana katha tajjosanat. And if he again cultivate, if he thinks over tajjosanat, asu means immediate. Apavarga vartmani, on the path of liberation. Sadhya bhakti anukramishyati. This is the process. Therefore, satsanga is required. Now we have opened such a big hall, inviting people to come to take part in this satsanga, and nobody is interested. So, therefore, if anyone becomes interested, he is very intelligent. He is intelligent because he wants to stop this repetition of birth and death. This is the problem. This problem, the so-called scientist, philosopher, educationist, and politician, they have set aside this question. The real problem is to solve the question of birth and death. They do not touch it. They are making plan for economic development and other things. Economic development, suppose you become rich man for 20 years or 50 years at most at the present moment. Then you become a cat and dog in next life, then what is your economic development? But they do not know that there is life after death. We have to prepare for the next life. Karmana daiva netrena. Then, according to my karma, by superior inspection, I will get next birth. And in the Bhagavat Gita, it is plainly spoken. Janma karma me dibbam je janati tattata. Krishna says, simply try to understand my janma. I take birth. Ajopi san abhayatma. He is ajo. Every one of us ajo. Najayate nam riyate. We don't take birth, we don't die. Because we are part and parcel of Krishna. So Krishna must be ajo. So Krishna takes birth, there is Janmashtami. So if anyone tries to understand why the ajo, the unborn, takes birth, janma karma, and God, Krishna, who has nothing to do That is the Vedic information. Natasya karyam karanancha vidyate. Why he has to do? Actually, he hasn't got to do anything. He has to enjoy only. Just like we see the deity Krishna is not working in the factory as a factory manager. He is enjoying the company of Radharani. We have to work. If we enjoy with our so-called Radharani, then we will starve to death. We have to work. But God is not like that. Natasya karyam karanancha vidyate. Natasya sama adhikascha dishyate. These are the information from Vedas, Upanishad. That he has nothing to do. Yes, that is real God. If God has to work, God has to do something, then what kind of God he is? Here, the so-called imitation God, even a rich man, he does not do anything. And why God will work? Therefore, God comes, he is aja, unborn, he comes, janma, karma, he works also. Just like Krishna, he worked ordinary cow herdsman. He worked as ordinary politician. He worked as ordinary philosopher, left the instruction of Bhagavat Gita and so many other instructions, sublime instruction. So, one has to understand why the unborn takes birth. One who hasn't got to do anything, why he comes as a human being and works. Janma karma me dibbam. These are all transcendental subject matter. These are not ordinary things. Krishna's coming, Krishna's working, Krishna's fighting, Krishna's loving. They're all transcendental subject matter. Aprakita. So, janma karma me dibbam jo janati tattat. If anyone simply understands this subject matter, why Krishna takes birth, why Krishna works as ordinary man, these are our transcendental subject matter, then he becomes free. Takta deham punarjanma naiti. Simply by understanding Krishna, about his work, about his birth, simply we can understand. The Bhagavad Gita is there. You can read and try to understand Bhagavad Gita as it is. The result will be takta deham punarjanma naiti. Then after giving up this body, he never takes birth in this material world. Punarjanma. Punarjanma means within this material world. In the spiritual world there is no janma, there is no death. Punarjanma naiti. Then where he is finished, no, mameti, he comes to me, back to home, back to God. This is perfection. So anyone who is interested in this highest perfection of life, punarjanma naiti mameti, not to take birth again in this material world, but to go back home, back to Godhead, such person, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu speaks for such person, Nishkinchanasya jigimiso bhavasagaras. Parang parang jigimiso bhavasagaras. Parang param jigimiso. Just like we are on this side of the sea, we want to go the other side of the sea. Similarly, this Bhavasamudra, we are on this part of the sea, material world. If we want to go to the other side, the spiritual world, so we have to become Niskinchan. Niskinchan means no more possessing anything material. That is called Niskinchan. If we hanker after possessing material, therefore sannyas. Sannyas means simply possess Krishna, no other possession. That is Niskinchan. you have to possess something. Suppose you have got something, one copper coin or silver coin. So if you dispossess, if you throw it away, then what is the gain? Whatever you had is gone. But if you throw the copper coin or the silver coin and if you accept a gold coin, then you are profit. Then it is profit. So, Niskinchan, to simply become Niskinchan, renounced of everything, just like Mahabadi, sannyasi, they do. Brahma Sattva Jagan Mithya. Yes, but Brahma Sattva, they do not understand what is the actual Sattva Vastu. That Sattva Vastu is Bhagavan. They do not search after Bhagavan. Simply the light effulgence of Bhagavan, Brahma Jyoti, they are satisfied. What is that? Trouble. Stop them. So there are so many versions about satsanga and asatsanga. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu advises, Niskinchanasya paranga paranga jigimiso bhavasagarasya sandarsanam athujositam. They're fighting. Sandarsanam athujositang vishainam athujositang. So, Niskinchan means do not hanker after any more money and woman. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu refused to see persons who are after money and woman, because by their association we may be infected. We may be again hankering after. Suppose I have taken sannyas, and if I see one grihastha having a very faithful and beautiful wife, if I think, oh, I left my wife, if I would have possessed, I would have been happy. He is immediately fallen, because within the mind he is associating with Joshit. Suppose we go to see some rich man, I see that he has got money, nice motor car, nice building. If I think, oh, I have taken sannyas, if I would have possessed all these things, I would have been, then immediately fall down. Therefore Chaitanya Mahaprabhu strictly prohibits that if you have become Niskinchan, renounced order, with the idea of going forward, Bhavasagaras, on the other side of the Bhavasagaras, then aspiring after money and woman is lower than dying, committing suicide. Ha hanta, vishabhakshanatapi asad. If you take poison, that is criminal. Similarly, he says, a man in renounced order of life, if he is thinking of woman and money, then he is committing suicide more than ordinary suicide. Vishabhakshanatapi asadhu. Vishabhakshan, if you drink poison, then you are criminal. If you survive, by law you will be punished. Perhaps you know it. Anyone attempting to commit suicide, if he survives, by law he will be punished. Why you attempted suicide? This is criminal. Similarly, to aspire after woman and money by the renounced order paper is lower than committing suicide. This is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's verse. So actually who has associated with sadhu, he cannot make any more association with asadhu. Therefore it is said that Satsangat mukta dussanga. Mukta dussanga. Mukta means completely liberated. Such person hatu no sahate buddha. Such person cannot give up the chanting of the holy name of the Lord. Kirtamanam. He may try to go away, but he will not be happy. He will not be happy. We have seen practically some of our boys who have left, they come occasionally. Even he protests externally. Internally, he understands that he has committed a mistake by associating. Kirtamanam. Kirtamanam jasu. Yes, sakid akanna rochanam. The Sankirtan, chanting of this holy name, is so pleasing that one cannot avoid it if once he has associated with devotees. This is the position. Therefore, for the Pandavas, of course, the holy name of the Lord and the Lord, they are identical, there is no difference. But still, we are chanting the holy name of the Lord, and if the Lord comes personally, how much we shall be gladdened. So, we are chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna's name, but the Pandavas, they are practically associating with Krishna. So, if a person associating with devotees becomes interested in chanting the holy name of the Lord, how much it is impossible for the Pandavas to give up this association, because they are so fortunate that darshana, sparsha, sangalapa, sayana, asana, bhojana. They are in so intimately friendly terms with Krishna that they are lying together, they are sitting together, they are eating together, always seeing Krishna. How they can tolerate his separation? It is impossible. If a devotee cannot give up this chanting of his holy name, how the person who are actually seeing Krishna, associating with Krishna, can tolerate separation from him? This is the purpose. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna devotees. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So, Srimad Bhagavatam 1.10.10 to 11 verse. So, the translation is talking about how the Pandavas, they were having the association of the Lord. So, how they could give up the association. Then Prabhupada spoke elaborately on the topic of Satsanga and Asatsanga. And he started his class with bad association. Right? So, then he quoted that Chanakya Pandit says that we should avoid the association of materialistic person. So in that he gave a definition of a materialistic person. So who are materialistic person? Yes, Nitin bro.
Hare Krishna. So Prabhupada explained that materialistic person are the ones who are hankering over the money and woman.
Hari Bol, Jai. Then Prabhupada started, the basic philosophy, and then he said, what is the? He explained about Bhav Sagar. So what is the meaning of Bhava and Sagar? As explained by Srila Prabhupada. Okay, Karthik, yes.
Hare Krishna. Sagar means ocean, and Bhava means repetitive birth and death.
Yes, repetitive birth
An
and
ocean
death.
of birth and
So
death.
ocean of repetition of birth and death. Hari Bol, Jai. Prabhupada said that this Prithvi is why it is called as Dvipa, because it is floating in the ocean of air. The ocean of water we all know, right? So that's why they are called as Dvipa. Then Prabhupada was saying that this current civilization is not understanding that there is a birth after that and death after birth. So these simple things they are not understanding, and they are running after the economic development, material civilization, and still they consider that our current civilization is advanced. So how Prabhupada explained that how this current civilization is degraded. Prabhupada explained, the current civilization, it is degraded. How it is degraded. Anybody from online would like to give a try? Manipuru? Try, you can, there's nothing right or wrong. The question is, how much is current civilization degraded? What all sections? Prabhupada gave example, example also. Yes. Manipur, let's hear from Manipur first. Manipur want to pass?
So,
Yes.
Prabhupada was telling that like people, they say, what if I become an animal in next life? So he's quoting a student from university where he said, it is fine with me even if I become an animal in the next life. There's no problem in it.
Student.
So Prabhupada was telling that's how the degraded civilization is.
Yes.
They want to become dogs, cats, hogs, and trees.
Correct. One more example of different same thing. Yes. Can you pass it?
Prabhupada quoted one professor that he was telling that there is no life after that.
That's we have to live, and after that everything gets finished. One more. Politicians, they also do not talk about there is a death after birth and birth after death. But Krishna was the greatest politician, and he mentioned that thing in Bhagavad Gita. So this is how the current civilization is degraded. Hari Bol, Jai. Who your name? Aditya. Okay. So next one. Then Prabhupada was speaking about that how satsanga works in the life of the individual. He gave example of his own students. So this is a very simple question to our online audience. How satsanga works in the life of the devotee or life of individual? Anybody from online would like to give a try? How satsanga works in the life of individual? What Prabhupada explained about this thing? Shivam Patil Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Please go ahead.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. Prabhuji, Prabhupada ji mentioned one student, he came late to the class. So Prabhupada ji asked him like, why you came late? So he told that he didn't have the money. So he went to earn some money. So Prabhupada asked like, what you did? So he told that I polished shoes of one gentleman and he gave some dollars to him. So like that Prabhupada ji mentioned. And uh, now, but now he is not going and he no need to do all those things. Now he joined the Prabhupada's team and now is doing the sadhana and all those things.
Yeah,
Hare Krishna.
yes. Uh, I'll just let me complete the answer. It's correct, bro. Actually, Prabhupada was saying that the people in America and Europe, especially in America, they don't have to, work very, very hard, or they have quite a good employment as compared to Bharat. So, here the young men, they are unemployed. But if you see the case of America, they are employed, they can earn money, and there is no scarcity of luxurious life and money. So there is no scarcity of money there, but still, uh, they would like to take the association of devotees. So this is what the satsanga, this is how the satsanga works in the life of individual. Haribol, Jai. Then Prabhupada was speaking that uh, some categories of the asat sangha. So Prabhupada was saying that the professional reciters, they cannot be counted among the satsanga, because the intention of their recitation is to earn money. But those who are reading Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita for the satisfaction of Bhagavan, Prabhupada was saying, for that, if we associate that with those devotees, then it is called as satsanga, not with the professional reciters. Then Prabhupada gave elaborate discussion on Satan Prasangan Mama Virya Samvido. Right? Can anybody explain what Prabhupada explained that this verse, how Prabhupada explained this verse? Satan Prasangan Mama Virya Samvido. Anyone from online would like to give a try? Yeah, yes, Neeraj. Question is explanation of this verse, Satan Prasangan Mama Virya Samvido. Yes, give it. Devotees will help you, don't worry.
So Prabhupada was saying that one who read in Shastra for satisfaction of Lord and Guru, that is like Satsanga, and who do for the earning, that is Asatsanga. So Prabhupada said like when we will be in this Satsanga, when we hear Bhagavatam and other Shastra from a real devotee, he will get bees of bhakti, like interested in Krishna consciousness. Like example he given, like when woman and man get together and they like then woman got pregnant. Similarly, when we hear from a real devotee about the Lord pastimes, then he will also get pregnant and he will get the bees of bhakti. He will get interested in Krishna consciousness.
Yes. Haribol, Jai. So, Vasudeva Katharuchi. Haribol. So, then Prabhupada said that how to stop death. Then, how to stop death is basically, so the question is to our online audience. It's a very simple question. Prabhupada actually gave explanation of one verse from Bhagavad Gita. So, how to stop death? That is the question. Hare Krishna. Somebody from online would like to give a try? How to stop death. Prabhupada explained about one shloka from Bhagavad Gita. Very famous shloka. Nobody? Okay. Offline audience. Okay, somebody else?
Aryan.
Okay. Aryan. Yes.
Hare Krishna. Prabhupada was explaining the verse Janma Karma Chame Divyam. So those who
You know verse Pura?
Janma Karma Chame Divyam
Evam
evam
yo veti
yoveti
tatvata
tatvata
tyakta
tyaktva deham
deham
punarjanma
punarjanma
naiti
neti
mameti
mameti
swarjuna.
suarjuna.
So, yeah, Krishna was telling that those who know about his Janma Karma and the transcendental nature of that, so they will come back to him and they will, like, that is the formula of stopping death.
Starting, yes. Haribo, Jai. Then Prabhupada was saying, then Prabhupada came to this point, okay, Satam Saman ho gaya, and uh, then he was, Krishna's world, the activities of Krishna are not ordinary, they are transcendental in nature because they are spiritual. So then Prabhupada is saying that there is ocean between this material world and the spiritual world, and one has to cross this ocean in order to go there. So then Prabhupada was talking about the word Nishkinchana. So what is Nishkinchana and what is not Nishkinchana? What is Nishkinchana and what is not Nishkinchana? Someone from online devotees would like to give a try? Okay. I see only Neeraj Prabhu's hand is raised. So there is no option. Okay. Neeraj Prabhu, you only enlighten us about who is Nishkinchana and who is not Nishkinchana.
Yeah, so Prabhupada
You
explained.
can explain the
Yes.
this example also.
Yes. So Prabhupada explained that what is Niskanchana is like one who is not possessing anything material. So that is Niskinchan. But he told that one should possess Krishna as well. Then he will become the Niskinchan. Like he gave the example of Mayavadi that they think like Brahma Satya Jagat Mithya. They saying we are not possessing any material. But that is not enough. We have to possess something spiritual as well. Then Prabhupada told like if you have silver and copper coin, and if you are throwing that away, and if then you will be in loss only if you are not getting gold coins. So similarly, like Mayavadis, they are doing that Jagat is mithya, and they are saying that we are not possessing anything material, but they don't even have the gold coins with them. They don't have any Krishna with them. They are not possessing the spiritual. So that is the real definition of Niskinchan.
Ribo Jai. Then last question for today. Now Prabhupada spoke about what is the suicide after that. Prabhupada was saying that in the sannyas order, in the renounce order, to aspire for woman and money is more than ordinary suicide. And then Prabhupada was coming to the translation of this verse, that how it is difficult for the Pandavas to give up the association of Lord Krishna. So the question is, why it is very difficult for the Pandavas to give up the association of Krishna? Why or how it is possible or not impossible? Yes. Arjuna Priyam. ऑनलाइन कोई नहीं है.
सो प्रभुपाद बता रहे थे कि कैसे जैसे एक डिवोटी होते हैं तो वो अगर चैंटिंग में मतलब चैंटिंग से एसोसिएट करता है भगवान के साथ, तो वो चैंटिंग के बिना रह नहीं सकता. तो वैसे ही भगवान उनके साथ थे, उन्होंने पर्सनली देखा था और उनके साथ एसोसिएट होते थे, तो उनके लिए फिर कितना सेपरेशन रहा होगा.
मतलब जो सत्संग प्रभुपाद एग्जांपल दे रहे थे ऋषिकेश का कि किस तरीके से वो जब बाहर जाता है ISKCON से, तो उसको he had to live with rogues and thieves. So it is very difficult for him to take to that association as compared to the association of devotees. So those who are talking about Lord Krishna, so their association is such a contagious. Then you can imagine how contagious will be the association of Krishna in person. which is given to the Pandavas. That's how it is impossible for the Pandavas. Ribol Jai. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. His Divine Grace, His Bhaktivedant Swami Prabhupada ki Jai. Thank you so much, online devotees, for joining today's session. Hare Krishna. Will meet tomorrow again at same time.